Welcome back to another video, you lovely souls, you guys. These people right here, narcissists, you may want to get away from them. I spend, first of all, my whole life with a narcissist, like my childhood, growing up with a parent as a narcissist. But I guess that just wasn't enough, right? I guess God said, I need you to see a little bit more of their behavior as you get a little older so you can never allow them back into your life and you can see who and where they are and how they are and understand them. And that's all it took. All it took was to grow up with one and then to date one for 14 years. Oh my goodness, you guys. These people right here, you want to get away from. It's so crazy because they are like so nice, so kind, seem like the best people you ever would meet. Until they're not. Before I jump into this video today, I want to say it like this. Always believe and know that great things are headed your way, my friends. All you got to do is believe it and then say, thank you, universe. So you can just open up to receive it. Let's jump into this video today because I'm inspired to make this video because many people struggle with a narcissist and their behavior. So I want to go over some of the things I've experienced with the narcissist and some of their behavior so that you can point them early on so that you can get away, because for some reason it seems challenging to get away from them. Why did I stay for 14 years? You know what I'm saying? I think I thought it was normal because I grew up with a mother like this, and all along that person was mirroring my mother. It was like I was living with her all over again. My goodness, I have to make this video for you guys. These people can totally make you totally lose yourself. You will totally, I mean, as you can see, if you grew up with one, what it was like, you totally lost yourself and did not know or have a sense of self-identity if you were quite like me. And the same thing happened with my very first relationship. I totally lost myself even more, further away from myself, so deep into a place that I didn't even recognize who I was. I was in their world, in a narcissistic world, living in their misery. And that became me. I became like this person that was feeding off of me. I always thought something was wrong with me already growing up with one. Then dating when I thought something was wrong with me. I totally lost myself. You got to get away from these types of people, my friends. I definitely encourage you. There is no peacemaking with them. There is no understanding with them. And there is no them loving you. I don't think they know how to love because they push you away because they're afraid of rejection. They don't know how to love. Like, instead they only know how to hurt you because they're scared of love. So I don't think a narcissist can even love you. So it's like a waste of time and energy with them because the whole time their goal is to totally destroy you. So it's important to know what a narcissist is. I know people say narcissistic behavior. They say narcissist, but we're going to break it down today because it needs to be known, because I'm starting to realize how deep this is. And it's really profound to even know and experience. But it's so helpful to see that that's why you went through what you went through. I got pushed so far to the edge. I almost did something I never wanted to do to that person. And this person was just pure evil is what I saw. And I'm just going to call it the way I saw it. And to this day, that person's still the same. And it's doing it to other people's lives. But I'm just thankful, and I thank God that I got away, because that was one of the biggest blessings in my life, was to get away from this. Growing up with it, then my first relationship with it. So you know what it is. And don't be hard on yourself if you are in a relationship with one of them right now. Just find a way to get away, because these people, they something else, man. It's make you lose your cool. Damn, they make you lose your mind, bro. They damn, they might create insanity for you, for real. Like, everything's on you. You're the fault. You're the blame. Like, constantly. You can never make these people happy. See, a narcissistic personality, you might see NPD. It's a narcissistic personality disorder. And they believe that they are superior and unique compared to others. They expect to be recognized and treated as such. Like, they need to be treated above you. They got to be better than you. They think and expect this. That right there tells you what I just explained in the beginning of this video. They lack empathy. They have lack of empathy, for sure. You know, so they are often unable to recognize, as I say. And with them lacking empathy, hold on real quick, I want to go back. With them lacking empathy already shows and tells you that, bro, they don't feel how you feel. Like, they can't put themselves in your shoes and feel what you feeling. They don't see themselves. So they lack of empathy, and being with someone like that is, I feel like it's dangerous, and I feel like it's reckless, and it's not good for you, you know? And that's how I felt because of what I experienced. Like, I would never forget those moments in my life, but I'm grateful for them because that's all it took. Growing up in my childhood, growing up with my mother and then dating one, that's all it took. That's all it took. But anyways, let me get back into it. Oh, Lord, it's just, these people. Lord, you really gotta give it to God, baby. You really gotta forgive them and give it to God. And I tell you, it was a challenging thing. And then if you have kids with these people, I'm not even gonna get into that, bro. If you do, you know exactly what I'm saying. I don't even know how these people are able to have kids or be free. To be honest, I just don't get it. You know? But they are often unable to recognize, as I said, like they don't recognize like your opinions or your needs, like the needs of others. They don't recognize opinions and the needs of others. They're very dismissive of others' problems. So that's what I mean by like them having that lack of empathy as well. They have to be the best at everything. They're very competitive. They have to be the most right. Always right. They are always right. They will argue to be the most right. Oh my gosh, will they argue to the T? You'll never reach an agreement with these people, man. They're the most capable of doing everything. You're not, they are. They're capable. They can do anything, but you can't do nothing. You got to do everything their way, the way they like it. They got to own everything. Oh, they're so big on control. They got to control everything and everyone. They're very controlling, very, very highly controlling, to where I felt like I lived in a prison dating this person. Like, I could do nothing right. And it just so resonated with my childhood that it really ate me up. I could never do nothing right. I could never do anything. I could never really have friends without being questioned, not becoming a suspect with everything I do. But this person is able to do whatever they want, however they want, even if they want to cheat. But I am not capable of doing any of that. The control is so heavy, and it'll make you think something's wrong with you, bro. And it's so dangerous. But they want to control everyone and everything. They come off charming at first and easy to fool. They're easy to fool you because they're so nice. And that's why I say nice is dangerous and dumb. You know what I'm saying? They teach us to be nice. They program us, be nice when you walk in the room. Hey, yeah. But nice is reckless and is dangerous because you will run into the arms of a narcissist because they are so nice at first, easy to charm. Like, you would never expect them to turn out the way that they do. You would never think that they would be the way that they turn out when you first meet them. They're very good providers because they're capable of doing everything right. They're capable of taking care of the household. They're capable of paying the bills. Like, they got this, but you can't. And they may not, if you dating one, they may not even want you to work because they controlling and they want to do everything and they don't trust you at all. You know what I'm saying? And they feel they have the right to even hurt you. And then got the audacity to demand apology from you. They hurt you, but they need you to apologize for it. Just to make things even. If you apologize, it's all good then. We even now. And you didn't even do nothing wrong. It was all them. But they're pointing at you. They need a constant need for attention. So much so that they'll do or say whatever to grab your attention. To get you to pay attention to them. Hey, attention seekers, big time. And despite all they bragging that they be doing, because they brag a lot, they're very insecure. I think that's why they brag so much, to make themselves feel better, because they are very deeply insecure. And they're fearful of measuring up in life. They fear that they'll never measure up in life. And I'm not sure about you, but it seems like they just keep taking steps back in their life. And like I say, they're stable to a sense of being able to do whatever they believe that they can do, which is usually like get a job or whatever, depending on what type of narcissist you're with or been with. They are fearful that they don't measure up in life, right? So like they'll like bring you down. Like they'll try to bring you down as far as they possibly can because they're afraid of people being above them as well. And because they don't feel like they can be up there, then they're going to bring you down. So if you meet one and you're up here and you start to become very low energy, you start to resonate with the things that I'm saying in this video, you might want to, you'll find out after this video that they're a narcissist. And they really live like a lifestyle like that is suitable to them, and they don't really care about how you live and what you want, which is thank you God, because that's what set me free. I had bigger goals and dreams than that person, so I had to chunk the deuces because they didn't want the life that I wanted. And I thank God because that was what helped me exit. Real talk. They need validation from others. Validation for others to them is key, even though they deeply don't even accept that validation, like, and believe it, shall I say. But they still need it. They need to be validated. They need to be. They demand for perfectionism. And this leads them to complain and be constantly dissatisfied. They feel miserable most of the time. You'll notice they're always miserable. They hardly smile. Their smile is fake. They look is like no emotions. No emotions. And that's what you get when you like argue with them. If you date one or get in an argument with them, like there's no emotions, like none, to where like they may laugh because you're in pain. Like, they'll laugh while you're in pain. I'm talking about they hurt you. They're laughing while you're hurting in pain. Oh, my gosh. Like, bro, you can see already why I said what I said in the beginning of this video. Like, yeah, they make you want to put their hands on them, but that ain't the right thing, though, yeah? For real, the best thing to do is chunk off the deuces and get away. That's what I want to say, bro. And I encourage you, be the one to get away. They got a big need of, for control, so they're going to be manipulative. Very manipulative. They manipulate you big time. This is one of their biggest game thing. Like, that's how they get you. Like, they manipulate you big time. That's how they get you to feel bad about yourself and make them feel good about themselves. Like, wow. Especially if you're dating one or they know you very well, if you have them as a friend or however, wherever they know your weaknesses are or know where you struggled at or have any challenges or issues with, they're coming for it. And they're very manipulative. So, like, when you don't do as they say or what they expected, they become very upset and unsettled, and they are ready to come for you in any way. They're not thinking, they don't feel, they don't know how you feel, none of that. They're just going off negative thoughts, and they're coming for you. So whatever type of negative thoughts that they have coming in their mind is how they're going to come for you. They're going to come for you just because of what I just said, because you basically didn't do as they said and what they expected you to do. So they will try to take from you, try to hurt you, whatever they can, they're going to come for you. And man, right there it's tough, especially for you souls out there who may have had kids with these type of people. Because again, like I want to say, they don't know how to love at all. They don't even like to show their vulnerability. I don't even know if they feel it. But I mean, they do not know how to love at all. Like, you never feel the love you're looking for. You'll try so much to go the extra mile with these people, and you'll never get that love that you're looking for. You'll realize that you basically wasted your time. But I will say, it's all a lesson. It's a life lesson, that's for sure. Because you'll learn a lot from a person like this. I tell you. You'll learn a lot, and you'll lose yourself, and you'll have to find yourself after being in a person like this, as we did in our childhood, because most of us had narcissists as parents. But dating one, I don't even know which one was worse, you know? They lack responsibility. They never take responsibility at all. Like, for me, it's like they believed in the traditional way. You the woman, I'm the man. You do this, I do that. They were not. They want to have kids, but they do not take any responsibility for these kids. Do nothing but take all the credit. You're the bad guy. They're the good guy or girl, or whatever. But they lack responsibility big time. Like I said, they do things they know they can capable of do. I can do that. I can do that. They can pay the bills. You know what I'm saying? And whatever they believe they're capable in doing, because they got to measure up somehow, because they fear measuring up. But they lack responsibility. So if you had kids with them, you know exactly what I'm talking about. Everything is on you, but they make you you look bad. And they might not even want to change the kid diaper. I mean, I'm trying to tell you, but act like they was there and did so much. They never own up to their shit. They never admit their own faults. I don't even think that they can. It's definitely, I don't know if they even can. I don't even think they ever change. You know, I've never seen a narcissist change, to be honest, but I don't know. You know, anything's possible with God, you feel me? But I don't know. Let me know if you met one that has, you know. So they lack responsibility. They think everyone is out to get them. This is crazy. They think everybody is out to get them. They think, I mean, it's like everywhere they look, they like, oh, you coming for me. Oh, you trying to comfort me. Oh, such said this about it. They always think you talking about them. They always think everyone is out to get them. And the thing about it is their victims are the safest people for them to blame. They're going to blame you if you're dating them or your loved one, you know, mother, father, brother, sister, cousin, whatever, the person that is closest to them will be blamed because they are least likely to leave or reject them. They believe that you're not going to leave because they believe that they wouldn't leave. They believe that you believe what they believe. So like they think that you're not going to leave or reject them, which I don't understand why. You know, we stay so long, but you know, to each his own, but it's not the easiest thing to leave them. You know, because like they're in and out and it's so weird. They're in and out, then it gets worse over time to out, like a lot of negativity. Like I've never really heard positive from a narcissist unless it's them talking about themselves. You know, and if they do say something positive to you, it's so fake. It's so from the mind. It's not sincere. You know, they never want to be responsible unless everything goes their way, as I'm saying to you. They are a lot like 2-year-olds, and that is so true. You can definitely notice that. They are shocked. They are shocked and highly insulted to be told no. That's what I tell you guys. Tell people no, because you're going to see their true colors. And they don't like it. They shocked and they become insulted if you tell them no. They go off the charts. If they want something from you, they will go great lengths to figure out how to get that from you. Being persistent, being demanding, rejecting you, or pouting, all about it. They will go great lengths to figure out how to get what they want from you. They believe that everything belongs to them. Even if you have kids to them, if you have kids with them, they believe that the kids belong to them and not you. Even if you're a mother and you had the kids. I think they believe they have them. You know what I'm saying? On the cool. That's on the cool. Like everything is theirs. Like if you date them or buy a home with them or a house, and it's theirs. It's not yours. It's all theirs. And they think that everyone thinks and feels the same way as them. And you can kind of see where a lot of these problems are coming from. And they think that everyone wants the same things as them as well. That they're like one-sided. They only believe what they believe, and it doesn't matter what you believe at all. Nothing. And that's reckless. They feel since you didn't follow any of their plans or because you made them feel vulnerable, because they don't like feeling vulnerable. That's what I was saying. I don't even think they can love because they do not like feeling vulnerable at all. So if you make them feel vulnerable or you don't follow their plans out, you are to blame. So relationships with them are very difficult. There's like no emotional connection with them, you see, because they hide their vulnerability. They show no emotions. Like at that point, they only got a lot of anger and frustration, and it's a lot of fire, man. You know, like as far as being sensitive in a place of like showing you any type of emotions, like care, they lack of empathy. So relationships with them will be very, very difficult because you're going to feel like no matter how hard I try, I can never do anything right. I can never make them happy. And that's why I thought that I would never ever be happy in life. And I went on with that belief all the way till I met my soulmate and all the way till I had an awakening, because I thought I would never be happy. From the time I was a child, I was with a narcissist. And then I dated one for my first boyfriend for 14 years. I never thought I would ever be happy, you know, because of being around these types of people, what it done to me. And as I say, you guys, it takes to not blame out there and look this way so you can find the answers, you know. And I really had to forgive these people. I really had to let this shit go. And it was so hard. And it was not easy. And it took a lot of work. You know, I really had to learn how to reverse psychology to work with them. And that only worked for so long. It got to the point where if you got kids with them, you might have to just cut their ass off on the cool, because of dealing with them is like, it's just... I don't think people should have to be dealing with these people. That's real talk, you know. They don't know what anyone else is feeling, you know, and you start speaking positive and they don't like it. and they can't take it, and they will try to shut it down or run away from you. Like, oh, I gotta go. Let me go do this, or they'll try to go distract themselves. They don't want to hear any positive at all. Or sometimes they'll put on like they took the information and change the topic, and usually the topic will go back on them. That's how it is, you know. And at the end of the day, I feel like at the end of the day, everything in life is a learning lesson. And this is why when we end up with these types of people, we learn a great deal of lessons all in one, if you see what I'm saying in this video. So don't be hard on yourself if you end up with one, if it was stuck, or you feel stuck with one right now and it's hard for you to get away from them. Don't be hard on yourself. Just find your exit plan, my friend, so you can go ahead and work on yourself, because I'm sure you lost a lot of part of you, the same as us who had them as parents. You start speaking positive, they gone. They can't like fake. Like, what do I say? Like, they'll try to shut you down. Like, I don't know. It's like they can't take the positive. Like, so like they try to shut you down like easily for it. And like I said, run away. But they perceive everything as just being so like a threat. Like everything is a threat. Like anything you can say is like, is that a threat? Oh, you trying to comfort me? Oh, what you trying to say? They misunderstand everything that you say. Like they perceive everything as a threat. They don't see them. They don't see themselves. They don't see them. I wonder if they even look in the mirror and see themselves. Like, I'm just curious. They do not see them. And they don't believe you feel any different than them. They think you feel the same as them. No emotional reasoning with them at all. You think that they would understand their behavior. You think that they would understand that behavior. You think that they would understand how they hurt you. No, they don't. You would think that they would change. I sat around thinking for so long, will this person ever change? Oh, eventually, yeah, he'll understand my pain. Oh, he'll understand his wrongs. Oh, he'll understand what he did. Oh, he'll understand how I'm hurt. I cried. That's when I learned how to cry, dating a person like this. I would cry. They still didn't care. I would hurt so bad. The more I hurt, the more I cry, the more I show vulnerability, the more they ran, the more they came for me more, and the more it hurt me. And this destroyed me. They have no emotional reasoning. And they don't understand. So if you're sitting around and you with one of these people and you think that they're going to understand your feelings, and you think that they're going to change, and you think they're going to understand the pain that they cause you, they don't. I don't even think they'll ever even understand it with their own children. And you know, at the end of the day, and that's sad. That is real talk, but we got to stay strong, because if we had kids with these types of people, then we have the strength to look out for these kids, break these curses, and lead these kids the right way, and make sure that they didn't pick up any of this behavior, so that we can help them out as well. Nothing they say makes sense. Like sometimes, like if you in a battle with them, they want to be right so much they don't even make sense, and they will feel the same about you. Like anything that you say, it does not make sense to them. It's only going to be their way and how they make sense of it. Their decisions are based on how they feel about something. They decide. So if you had a kid with them and your kid needed something for them to purchase, let's say, and it depends on how they feel. So you got to catch them feeling good before they go buy this item for your kid, for their own kid. They do things on how they feel. They based off like how they feel about it. How do I feel about buying that? Nah, I don't want to do that. You know what I'm saying? And you already see most of the time they ain't feeling good. So you got to know when to ask them to purchase something. Like they, man, I'm telling you, it's something else. They expect you to go along with their solutions. Like they want you to, like if they got a solution to something, they need you to go along with it. And any negative thoughts or behaviors are blamed on you and others that are around them, no matter who it is. They take credit for only the positive and the good, and they deny any negative words, actions, while continually accusing you or disapproving you. They can't see or feel or remember any positive and negative in the same situation. Like they don't know, it's like they can't see the positive and the negative at the same time. They can only deal with one perception at a time, and that's usually theirs. They are constantly afraid of being ridiculed, shamed, rejected, or wrong. They can't stand it. This eats them up. Like, they don't know how to deal with this, like, big time. And they struggle trusting people. That's why I don't even know anyways, that's why being in a relationship with these types of people, it's like they'll never trust you. They'll be trying to control you. They'll never connect with you emotionally, and they'll never love you, and so much other negative qualities. And that right there can really destroy a person, make a human really lose themselves, and a lot of other negative things that I don't even want to mention, but I'm sure just by listening to the things I'm explaining to you that you get what I'm saying. And many of you probably been in a relationship with them or had them as a family member or cousin or somewhere, or boss somewhere. You have been in contact with a narcissist and you are resonating with this. And if you have not, and you did not know that this person was a narcissist, these are the signs to you, and don't paint a better picture for it. Take it for what it really is and how it's resonating to you, so you can be the one who gets away. Because they project their anxiety onto their closest loved ones, accusing them of being negative or unsupportive. Like, they accuse you that you're a negative person, you're not supportive of them, and because they carry anxiety. And as you feel worse, then they feel better. So their whole goal is to make you feel worse in every situation, circumstance, point blank, period. That is their goal. They harbor a lot of shame because of them never facing things up front. There's a lot of shame and guilt that they harbor. And they're buried in insecurities, fears, and rejected because they are very scared of being rejected by anyone. So whenever I did leave this person, they never believed it. They never would believe it. And to this day, I wonder, even though they started dating a couple of times later, started families a couple of times later, whatever, I wonder if they really believe I left, or do they still think I'm coming back. They never believe it, and they don't take this easily. And like I say, depending on what type of one you got, because this is all their qualities, but I mean, I'm sure it can get very crazy, So, man, do what's best for you and put yourself first, They carry these insecurities and shame traits. It's just what they harbor. They constantly on guard. They're always on guard, bro. And they hide from everyone, including themselves. And they're always on guard. So they're very defensive about anything you say or do. They're very defensive about it. Very push away, like ready to come for you type shit. So these are signs that this person is a narcissist. And these are some of their behaviors. And I hope this was helpful for you. Again, be the one who gets away. Okay? Because as you can see from these behaviors, this type of person, I don't think they'll ever change, and they'll never love you. And that's going to hurt you deeply if it's not already has. And I hope this video resonated with you and help millions of souls, billions of souls, trillions of souls out there. And spread the awareness of narcissist behaviors and their traits and them and the signs of them, so you can point them ASAP. Before maybe you don't have to go in too deep in a relationship or a friendship or whatever ship with this person, because it's a nightmare. But at the end of the day, the greatest thing about it is you'll learn a life lesson, and you'll probably never be around one again. And I guess I manifested it in my own life after having one as a mother, to actually end up dating one, because I was blinded because of the charm, the nice, the quietness, the low-keyness that this person carried. I never knew this person was a monster. So share this video with anyone that you feel called or want to share this video with, to get this video out there, to spread this awareness. If you like this video and you found messages here, hit that like button, baby, so we can get this video out to more lovely souls like yourself who are looking for this message. And if you have any comments, feel free to drop them down below in the comment section, because y'all already know we have a lovely community here. And when people come and join our community and videos are already made, they'll be able to look down these comments, and any answers or advice or awareness that they need, or to know that they're not alone, is very helpful when they read your comments. And I greatly appreciate you all, but only if you want to. I really appreciate each and every one of you, because people really find out about our community when they read our comments, and we're so positive and loving here, and I thank you all for being that way as well. Much love and light to you all. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And if you're watching my videos, finding messages here, consider tapping into the full awareness, love, and light that I share here with you guys each and every day by hitting that subscribe button and that bell, baby, so you get all the newest videos that I drop. And join the Pure Clarity Mindset family, because on this channel, we getting our mind right, baby. Now you can be able to spot a narcissist and really know their behaviors and catch them right on. I love you guys. Y'all keep taking care of yourself. Thank you so much for sharing your valuable time here with me. I greatly appreciate you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Much love, light, and blessings to each and every one of you. And much gratitude to all of you who joined the Pure Clarity Mindset family. You heard? I appreciate you. Much love. Peace. I'm checking out.